Hi, I'm Stan Matthews, host of the Matthews Broadcast. Thank you for being the greatest audience in the world and for allowing me to share the success stories of urban professionals, business owners, and community leaders. It takes a village to raise a child, and it takes a community to build and maintain healthy, wealthy organizations, businesses, and enjoy the people, the pastry, and the entertainment at Studio B Bakery and Bistro in Trenton, New Jersey. Call them at 609-503-5370. Take your health and vitality to the next level by visiting the Urban Marketplace and Cafe in Roselle, New Jersey. Call them at 908-259-5012. The lender you need for the mortgage you want is Citizens Mortgage in Elmwood Park, New Jersey. Call them at 201-398-0800. For the maintenance and cleanliness of your government and office building, call Starbright Services in Rahway, New Jersey. You can reach them at 732-388-7007. For the credit and capital your small business needs, call Spring Hill Financial Solutions. You can reach them at 866-704-3124. New Jersey's premier marketing and design company is Shift Control Design. You can reach them at 908-307-8722. The financial coaching you need to succeed is Resource Financial. Call them at 856-202-3990. For convenient, accredited, quality-based health and safety training, call My CPR Cert online at 609-557-7822. For the ultimate in wash and fold and dry cleaning services, call Soft Touch at 844-508-0788. Earn more income, save more time by focusing on transforming your habits with your business productivity coach at victoriahepburn.com. Call them at 551-236-1944.
Empower Hour, presented by the Matthews Broadcast and MWC Executive Services, offers a spotlight platform for small business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders in major metropolitan cities, encouraging buyers to shop urban, to shop small business, and to shop local. Good evening, everybody. I'm Jen Montag, and I'm so excited to welcome you to the Empower Hour Philadelphia Weekly segment. Philadelphia's population growth is centered around millennials, women, immigrants, and minorities. Among the nation's 30 largest cities, Philadelphia has the largest percent growth in these demographics, 6.1%. A couple of stats for you, pulled from the U.S. Census Bureau. Philadelphia is home to an ever-growing tech startup scene and to the highest percentage of women in tech talent occupations, 31% in Philadelphia compared to 23.8% nationally. Philadelphia was named the second best shopping city in the world by Condé Nast Traveler. Philadelphia regionally supports over 141,000 jobs and 200 employers. Education and health services recorded the largest employment gain, adding more than 12,000 jobs since November 2012. Philadelphia is home to more than 17 incubator spaces, 29 maker spaces, and 29 co-working spaces, occupying over 200,000 square feet of space for innovation. If you're not convinced of the opportunity that exists in this city of brotherly love, then perhaps one last point might sell you. 20 years ago, Center City had 0 outdoor cafes, 0. And today, it has more than 400. So, the writing is on the wall, ladies and gentlemen. The national and international spotlight is on Philadelphia as a top travel destination and hub for doing business. A diverse economy is a balanced economy, which is what brings us here tonight. Urban consumers in our tri-state have a whopping $105 billion in purchasing power. So, ask yourselves this question. How many millionaires do we directly have the power to create in our communities? I'll let you do the math. Small business wealth creation is in our hands. And with that, I would like to introduce my very first guest for the evening, Dr. Glenna Crooks, founder of Sage Life and author of The Network Sage, Realize Your Network Superpower. Dr. Crooks, so glad to have you with us this afternoon.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Dr. Glenna Crooks, everybody, is in her 8th career with a common theme in each one. She organizes chaos and solves complex problems. President Reagan appointed Dr. Crooks to her senior policy position, where she was responsible for a $7 billion portfolio of health programs. As global vice president of Merck's vaccine business, she built a team that grew sales from $400 million to $1 billion in less than 3 years.
Does she coach people?
Glenna Crooks does everything. For the past 25 years, she's been a strategist helping businesses and governments solve tough healthcare problems, which is where tonight's story begins. Dr. Crooks, you talk extensively about support networks and their criticalities to sustaining busy women. You paint extremely vivid images of how this network that you talk about operates. You've compared it to a pit crew in certain circumstances. So tell us, I'm dying to know, what is the Network Sage and what is a Sage map?
Perhaps the best way to talk about that, Jen, is to tell a little story about how this came to be. During these 25 years that I have been consulting with businesses and governments around the world, over time, and especially about a dozen years ago, people started telling me that life was just too complicated. They just didn't feel like they could do it. They didn't feel like they could keep going. You know how it is? You work all day, long hours with people. You have a long dinner at night. They have their second glass of wine. They let their hair down. Some of them wanted to leave their job. Others wanted to leave their marriage. Some wanted to leave both. Now, all I could think of at the time was, wait a minute, you are so talented. You are so educated. You've got resources available, and we need all hands on deck. The world has problems to solve. I don't want you to leave. And by the way, you're also my friends. I don't want you to end a career feeling like you've been a failure. Well, I don't look for problems, but they find me, and this one did. I went looking for ways to help, and I found some, but they were not scalable. So I was on the lookout for something that would be. That's when I found it in an unlikely place, the fashion magazine W, from an unlikely person, my favorite superhero, Robert Downey Jr. At the time, the trailer for the first Iron Man had just been released. And so I think that's why I noticed this interview. And in it, he said he had a pit crew of people helping him out. A yoga teacher, a sensei, a psychiatrist, he named his wife. But he said, but I need a pit crew because after all, I'm not a Model T, I'm a Ferrari. And it takes more of a pit crew to keep us on the road. Now, I must have been in a snarky mood that day because I thought to myself, if you're a Ferrari, I am at least a Maserati. And you know what? You're right. It does take a pit crew. Who's mine? And how are they doing? And then after a while, I thought, uh-oh, I'm on other people's pit crews. How am I doing? Well, I had already, without realizing it, looked at pit crews for my business, but never for my personal life. So I kept a piece of paper on the kitchen counter and I wrote down people's names when they came to mind. And when I finished, I had 139 names on there. Now, my first thought was, am I high maintenance or what? And then I realized that compared to most people I know, I have a really simple life. I don't have a spouse, so there's no in-laws or his colleagues or friends on my list. I don't have children, so no teachers and coaches and orthodontists or other soccer moms. My elderly mom was healthy. She didn't need me for anything except fun and love. I didn't have a dog and I didn't have a cat. So I got incredibly more respect for people like you, Jen, who have all those people in your life and yet can go on and do something as entrepreneurial as you are now. Now, I made changes for me, and it made a difference for me. My income went up, my health got better, I had more free time for friends. People wanted to know what I was doing. I told them, they had similar results. Fast forward 10 years now, and I have identified 8 different networks that support us as working adults. Now, this is intuitive, it's just hiding in plain sight. So when I say it, it's going to make total sense to you. The first 5 I call birthright networks because you were born into them. Your parents created them for you. If you have children, you're creating them for your children. First, a family network, then a health and vitality network, then an education and enrichment network, 4th, a spiritual network, and 5th, a social and community network. Makes a lot of sense, right? Now, of course, you change those networks as you grow up. You decide who you want in them and who you don't, but you will never in your entire life outgrow what those networks provide for you. Then you mature into 3 other networks that I call coming of age networks. First, a career network, which is how we usually think about networking. Second, a home and personal affairs network. Personal affairs being things like your banker, your car dealer, your lawyer, your accountant, people like that. And then finally, I didn't go looking for this last network, but it kept showing up. And this is a network that I call ghosts. Ghosts are people who used to be in your life who are no longer. And chances are, by the time you're a working adult, there are more ghosts in your life than there are real people. These people are important because there are different types, and I want to mention just 2. One I call friendly. These were the people who loved you and you knew it. If you think about them today, it warms your heart. Don't you wish you could let them know how you turned out and that it really was okay and all the investments and love that they made in you really did pay off? Then there's another group I call hungry. These were the people that you could not satisfy then and you cannot satisfy now, even though chances are you're still trying. Not with them, of course, because they're not here, but with people or in situations who remind you of them. So those times, and knowing this has been helpful for me. The times when I'm having a tough day and I should be thinking about my grandfather, who I still remember, although he passed away when I was quite young. I should remember how he loved me. The people who come out are hungry ghosts, and they pitch a tent in my office, and they scream at me all day. Who cares what you have to think? And now they're going to know you're stupid, and all of those things that were harsh and harmful things that were said to us along the way. So those are the networks of, what a network sage does is go through a 3-step process to act sage. The A stands for aware, become aware of everybody who's in your networks. I can tell you from 10 years of research, myself and hundreds of people, and even I suspect Robert Downey Jr., you don't know everybody in your life. You've not been aware and conscious of it. When you get that data, it is a big reveal. Okay? Second, the C in Act Sage stands for clarity. Get clear about what it is you really want and need. I didn't realize, for example, how much I valued my time. So if I have to make an appointment for a hairdresser or a manicurist or a physician, I'm willing to wait, but not long. So the hairdresser who always kept me waiting and once almost caused me to miss a flight was the first one to go. I had clarity about that, so I knew how to do the T part of Act Sage, which is transform. That's either tell people what you want and need, or if it's not going to happen from them, find somebody else who can do it for you.
So, Dr. Crooks, I want you to tell us a little bit more about why we need these networks. But before you do, I just want to share something with you and with all of the viewers out there. So, I completely identify with this concept of network sage and having a pit crew and also being a part of other people's pit crews. As a woman in business, running my own company and now hosting my own show, I see the value in managing my networks with the same, rigor that I apply to managing my calendar. But now I see that perhaps I've had them prioritized in the wrong order. I can manage my calendar all day long, but if I have a capacity issue, If I have a bandwidth issue, which I do, then I need a support network to delegate to. So can you kind of speak to that and also just kind of share with everybody why we as professionals, women in business, why we need these networks?
We need not only these networks, but we need to understand them, what their function is, and how they are behaving in our lives. So the first thing that I did was to take that list of 139 and I divided it in two. And I looked on one list was everything that I had to do myself. If my clothes are going to be altered, I have to show up at the tailor. But I don't have to take them to the cleaners and I don't have to pick them up. I don't have to stand in line at the post office. I don't have to buy my own groceries. And I took that second list and I created a job description and I hired a college student for a few hours a week working flexibly to eliminate all of that for me. So it took all of that effort off of my plate. That's one idea. In the book, you will see that people came up with a lot of other ideas as well, understanding where they were getting support and where they were not. And I think importantly, understanding from that clarity exercise who is most important in their lives. One of the things that I've observed is that frequently we go out in the world every day, we give the best of ourselves away to everybody else. We are kind to the taxi driver, which by the way we should be, but you know, we're kind to people who are not kind to us or supporting us back. People we are paying for help and they're not delivering it. And then we go home to the people we love the most. Sometimes that just might be us alone if we're single, but we don't have anything left. So that's an idea about allocating some bandwidth.
Dr. Crooks, when I was still in corporate America, I would attend seminars. Quite a few of the companies that I was employed by were very big into what they called seeing time. Would go to tons of seminars. If you were a director level person or above, you were going to seminars around seeing time. And in my mind, it was all about really seeing your calendar, right? And really understanding what is value added for me, right? What should I be doing? What should I be delegating? What is important and urgent? What is important but not urgent? What is not urgent but important, et cetera, et cetera. And so I really feel like what you're saying really kind of gets to the root of that. And in my mind, what we're saying is that our competitive advantage is rooted in our ability to see time.
I believe that's true, but I believe there's more. What you've said is very much Stephen Covey-like. I did 7 Habits with Stephen Covey himself twice, and I think the man was a genius. But what I think that we've missed is it's not just about time, it's about the connections we have with other people and how those play out and the resources that we can call upon when we need it. We actually have a lot more help than any of us realize. It's just hiding in plain sight.
Absolutely. What key connections are you looking to make? So tell the viewers out there,
yes,
who is the right client for you? Who should be coming to you? What connections are you looking to make?
First of all, I want a connection to Robert Downey Jr. And
he's out there and he's watching.
I'm serious about this. I want to personally thank him for what he has done to transform my life, the life of hundreds of other people that I've worked with in this last decade, and the millions of people that I intend to influence going forward in the future. I think he deserves to know what he's done and how wonderful, a contribution he's made not only as an entertainer, but as someone who's catalyzed this idea. Secondly, I want connections to employers who really value their employees. Everything an employer has in terms of bricks and mortar, financial capital, technology, policies and procedures, all of that is good, but we also need to unleash the human capital and the potential that is there in every individual person. And I know from my decade of research that there's far more potential, but it's pent up. So we've got to unleash some of that. I know how. And then third, I'm interested in a technology company who would be interested in partnering because I've designed an app that would make this process very easy for individuals, for families, and for people who are encountering difficult situations like children with serious illnesses or older relatives who need a lot of care and support, and so on.
Dr. Glenna Crooks, how can we get a hold of you, and where can we purchase your book?
I am easy to find, glennacrooks.com, or by email at glenna@glennacrooks.com. I can't hide. The book is available on Amazon, both in a softcover and also in electronic versions. And I blog. So if you go to my website at glennacrooks.com, you can sign up for my blog, and I'll do topical themes that look at the issues of the day or the time of the year, and I'll relate to that as a network sage.
So viewers, if you are out there, if you are listening, we've been talking with Dr. Glenna Crooks. She is the founder of Network Sage. She has written this fantastic book in regards to how you can really tap into your competitive advantage through realizing your network superpower. If you are a busy person on the go, as we all are, you need to be reading this book. It's done wonders for me. Tap into your networks, get clear on who your pit crew is, get clear on whose pit crew you're on, and read this book today and be inspired and really reach productivity at new levels. Dr. Glenna Crooks, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
I think it's time for a quick fashion break, everybody. Let's take a few minutes and talk about fashion. So by sharing what I wear, I hope it will inspire all of you out there to shop local and to patron the very gifted small business owners who are responsible for my ensemble this evening. Stacy Mitchell is an accessory coach and the boss of Desirable Accessories. Jewelry is her passion, and she knows what's needed to make an outfit pop. She wants all women to win, to shine, and to make a statement when they walk through the room. My flower pearl earrings and my pearl bangle are signature pieces of Desirable Accessories. Desirable, thank you so much for accessorizing me through the month of October. Please go to www.desirableaccessories.com, that's desirable with a Z, to check out this outstanding accessory line. A few more minutes of fashion, please. Chrissy Styles is an online mobile boutique for full-figured women featuring a variety of affordable plus-size clothes. From tops to bottoms to jumpsuits to workwear to dresses, they have all been handpicked by Chrissy herself. Chrissy bought her mobile closet to my home to outfit me for the show for the month of October, and every outfit I tried on was made just for me. Just look at this stunning piece of art that I have sitting here on my shoulder, and this very form-fitting leather pencil skirt. I look forward to rocking all of Chrissy's outfits during the month of October, so please, please check out Chrissy Styles' line of apparel at www.chrissystyles.com. Last but absolutely not least, Zoe Sky. Zoe Sky is a salon located just a few short miles outside of Philadelphia in Elkins Park, Pennsylvania. The owner, Zoe, opened her salon in 2015 in her hometown after being in the industry for 10 years. The salon's mission is to diversify the hair experience for women. Zoe trained in different types of salons that each specialize something unique. From color correction to braids to makeup to bridal styling, Zoe's salon offers warm, trendy, and very welcoming experiences ideal for every woman. Zoe's staff and clientele are diverse in background, hair texture, and style. I'm so excited to announce that Zoe Sky is a part of the Empower Our team. Zoe Sky, thank you for my hair this evening, and so excited to have you on board.
Hi, I'm Stan Matthews, host of the Matthews Broadcast. Thank you for being the greatest audience in the world and for allowing me to share the success stories of urban professionals, business owners, and community leaders. It takes a village to raise a child, and it takes a community to build and maintain healthy, wealthy organizations, businesses, and enjoy the people, the pastry, and the entertainment at Studio B Bakery and Bistro in Trenton, New Jersey. Call them at 609-503-5370. Take your health and vitality to the next level by visiting the Urban Marketplace and Cafe in Roselle, New Jersey. Call them at 908-259-5012. The lender you need for the mortgage you want is Citizens Mortgage in Elmwood Park, New Jersey. Call them at 201-398-0800. For the maintenance and cleanliness of your government and office building, call Starbright Services in Rahway, New Jersey. You can reach them at 732-388-7007. For the credit and capital your small business needs, call Spring Hill Financial Solutions. You can reach them at 866-704-3124. New Jersey's premier marketing and design company is Shift Control Design. You can reach them at 908-307-8722. The financial coaching you need to succeed is Resource Financial. Call them at 856-202-3990. For convenient, accredited, quality-based health and safety training, call My CPR Cert online at 609-557-7822. For the ultimate in wash and fold and dry cleaning services, call Soft Touch at 844-508-0788. Earn more income, save more time by focusing on transforming your habits with your business productivity coach at victoriahepburn.com. Call them at 551-236-1944. Hi, this is Stan Matthews, host of the Matthews TV broadcast and founder of the Inner Circle Professional Network. It takes a village to raise a child and a community to build healthy, wealthy businesses, professional practices, and community organizations. The Matthews TV broadcast enables urban consumers like you to support urban business owners, professionals, nonprofit and community organizations that make urban communities great places to live, work, and raise a family. So please continue to watch the Whole Person, Whole Community broadcast on Sunday evenings at 7 p.m. on Comcast Xfinity Channel 190 and at the Matthews Broadcast YouTube channel. Oh yeah, and tell 10 friends to watch the broadcast too. Heartfelt thanks for your continued friendship and support. The Matthews TV broadcast spotlights urban business owners, professionals, nonprofits, and community leaders, and enables them to tell their success story and get the clients, connections, coaching, and community support they need to prosper and succeed. With our audience of more than 450,000 subscribers and 2,500 Inner Circle strategic partners on the Comcast Xfinity and our own online streaming platform. So step into the spotlight and profit from our platform today by calling us at 732-357-5701 or book your interview at www.thematthewsbroadcast.com.
My name is Francisco Acosta, emotional management coach, and I'm profiting from the platform.
My name is Chris Collins, CEO and publisher of the Anointed News Journal, and I'm profiting from the platform.
My name is Barbara George Johnson, Policy Director, and I'm educating on the platform.
Hello, I'm Chris Sanders, President and CEO of WFSM Associates, and I'm profiting from the platform.
My name is Tony Yu. I'm the owner of East Sushi. I'm profiting from this platform.
I am Paris of Paris Hair, and I am profiting from this platform.
Hi, I'm Sarah Phillips of Inner Horizons Life Consultants, and I'm